So everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. Today we're going to focus in on Evan Allen, the U.S. National Team Development Program, one of the top American prospects for the 2013 NHL entry draft, and a commit to the University of Michigan. Michigan native from Sterling Heights, played for Honey Baked, one of the best midget programs in the country, played for them for 8 years, so pretty much covered most of his youth hockey. Was one of the better programs. And then with the development team last year, had 15 points in 33 USHL games and 36 points in 52 the games with the U17 team. And then really had a great U17 Worlds with 6 points in 5 games. And this year has 7 points through 7 games in the USHL portion of the under-18 team's schedule. Like I said, committed to Michigan for next year, one of the finer factories of producing quality professional hockey players, as we've seen both in recent years, and then even going further back, longer, a couple decades. I really like his game. Models his game after his self-evaluation of his game. Is off Ryan Kesler, which hopefully doesn't dive as much. I haven't seen him pull any of that. Kessler's become real annoying with that. This is Bruins fan talking, so a little biased there, but I like his game. I like Kessler's game too. Defensively, just go out and work and get your points off hard work. And there's something to be said about that when you can combine offensive flair with hard work and grit, and then get down low, work the puck, get a cycle going, and have that going for you. You can really become a special player. He's slated to go somewhere between the second and fourth rounds of the draft. I pick him to go in the third. I think size. It's not necessarily a strength. He's 5'10" and about 185 pounds, excuse me. So the NHL size isn't, I think prototypical size is now 6 feet. The league's bigger than ever in terms of average size. But I think when you play with tenacity, you play you play bigger than you are, and you play with effort. If you're not going to put on a play, it doesn't matter if you're 6'4" or Theo Fleury out there. What was he, 5'6", 5'5"? And if you give your best effort every shift, that can offset any physical disadvantages you may have on the ice. And that's what Allen brings on a night-in, night-out basis, and I think he's really going to be a special player and someone to keep an eye on. Going to Michigan, doesn't have to go too far from Ann Arbor, so actually to Ann Arbor. And he's really going to have one hell of a career at Michigan. And they're struggling this year, the Wolverines, but they're going to need a shot in the arm, next year with the infusion of him, Tyler Modi, whatever the hell his name is, and JT Comper next year off the development team. Some real talented players. They're going to be a good squad. And, they had a good recruiting class this year. They'll build on it. People call for Berensen's job. I think that's asinine. To do that, he's one of the greatest coaches in the history of college sports, not just college hockey. And, to be calm for the man's head with a struggling first half of the season where he's got a lot of young guys in the lineup isn't fair to him, and it's disrespectful to that program on the whole. And, I think he's going to develop some great players, and I think Evan Allen's going to be the next in the long line of quality players to come from the Wolverines, to be Wolverines. Holidays, my A game isn't on me. That's all I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ, Prospect Profiles, and Evan Allen of the U.S. National Team Development Program, and one of the top American prospects of the 2013 NHL entry draft. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.